Hello guys, and what is up? It is Casadorperfect here once again, bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle video. This time it's a RU/UU Pokemon Wi-Fi battle against a ProPokePlayer, and congratulations for me because I actually end up remembering the name of my opponent this time, and that's pretty cool because I remember he told me do not forget my name. It's alright, so let's go ahead and get started, guys. He's gonna lead it with myself, I'm gonna lead it with my Medicham. As you can see, he's gonna go ahead and set up Stealth Rocks. Unfortunately, in last game, the first time that we tried to battle today was when he brought a Celebi, and I didn't really want to face that Celebi, so I said, you need to kick out your Celebi, otherwise I'm not gonna fight you, because I think it's a little bit way too overpowered for the UU tiers. It control you all day, so I didn't really want to face one of those. So this is the second match, basically. And what's gonna happen here, he's going to switch out into the Magnetron, gonna take my T-Punch like a beast. Then I'm gonna switch out into my Steelix, and he's gonna make a double switch right here, I think, or something like that. I don't remember. I'm not really looking at the screen right now. Okay, I'll pay attention right now. So he's got Wheezing out. He's gonna go for the Toxic. Actually, I was breaking the Will-O-Wisp to be really honest with you guys. But a Toxic is not too good on my Gastron because Gastron is supposed to be one of my biggest walls on my team. Like, this thing could recover off all the damage and just continue to stockpile and just stay there, living forever, trolling his team. But apparently it's not gonna work that way this time, so he's gonna bring out the Zapdos, predicting maybe the Earth Power, but I predict the switch into something flying or something that could resist the Earth Power, such as a Self or Zapdos. So I basically went for the Skull. It works out in the end, which is good. I actually get some damage in the Zapdos, which is fantastic. Now at this point, I actually thought, you know what should I do? Should I stay in? I stay in just because I thought it would over-predict, and that is exactly what it goes for. He basically over-predicts and goes for the T-Bolt. He was predicting the switch into something else on my team that couldn't take, like, let's say for instance, Hidden Power Grass, which he told me through Skype. He said, are you scared of HP Grass or something? Were you not scared of that? And I said, no, why would I? I mean, I don't see Zapdos running HP Grass, to be honest with you, so I wasn't really scared of that. So I basically decided to switch out on the next turn here, knowing that it will not make the same mistake once again and go for the T-Bolt. So I sent out my Steelix, as you can see right here, as he goes for the Roost. And that's unfortunate because I know every single Zapdos here runs Heat Wave, and I know he can hit me pretty hard with it, but I really want to get the Toxic on the Zapdos because this Zapdos can troll me all day using Roost all over the place. And Zapdos is also one of those Pokemons that are just way too good for the UU tier because we are talking about underused Pokemon, which is supposed Pokemon that you don't see that often. I mean, Zapdos for its typing and being legendary, it shouldn't even be close to UU in my opinion, but that's just my opinion, guys. So he's gonna go for another Heat Wave after I get a Toxic on him, which is good for him, I guess, and he takes me out, which is not too good, but right now I can just switch out into something or send out something that is good against the Zapdos. So I will have some sort of type advantage this time, so I'm gonna go ahead and send out Medicham. And that is exactly what I do right here. Maybe he's just fearing the Choice Scarf or something like that. Well, I think he's not gonna fear that. But it could definitely finish me off with a T-Bolt, I guess. Whatever. I should have predicted the the switch here, like guessing that he was scared of Ice Punch or Thunder Punch or something like that. So I should have gone for the Drain Punch, which I don't go for, which is unfortunate, as he sent out the Magneton and pretty much takes that like a beast and goes for the full switch. Now he is going to take like the typing advantage here because I'm gonna go for the Drain Punch, which is kind of obvious. I mean, I was playing kind of obvious in this game, but I wasn't really paying too much attention. That's when I fell so hard at playing this game because I never paid too much attention. But remember, guys, I play for the fun. I no longer play like to be a professional or something like that. I really play for the fun. So far, so good, I guess. So I'm gonna switch out into my Gallade, and Gallade is basically gonna stand here waiting for the switch, and he's gonna go out into the Magneton. So that means that we actually double switch right there, and he's got the, he goes for the T-Bolt at this point, and I should have gone for the Sword Dance. I really thought that it would switch out, predicting like close combat and go back into a Whizzing or something like that. So I go for the Sword Dance, and that was like the biggest stupid move that I could have ever done in this match, because that is gonna cost me a lot. Because as you will see in the end, this Magneton is gonna be trolling my team forever, and as you can see, he's gonna go for another T-Bolt. I'm gonna predict that obviously, because if I stayed in with Gallade, I would have lost my Gallade, which is something that I don't really want to happen so far. So the T-Bolt's damage is avoided by Gastrodon, which is good because it's a part ground. And at this point, I'm just going to double switch here, predicting the switch back into the Zapdos, which was a fantastic prediction on my part. Now, why did I send out my Kingler, you would ask yourself? Well, my Kingler is Scarf, and I do have Rock Slide on it, and that is basically definitely going to take out the Zapdos, but guess what happened? I actually ended up missing my Rock Slide, which was just game breaking, because you would say, like let me explain you a little bit here. Kingler was supposed to outspeed everything on his team, and he was indeed capable of outspeeding every single Pokemon that he's got on his team. So this Pokemon was basically a counter to Magneton, and I'm dead sure that Crabhammer, boosted by Sheer Force and also Stabbed, will definitely take out a Magneton in one shot, because Magneton itself doesn't have an Evolite or anything like that. Magneton itself is actually Scarfed, and the base speed of Kingler, I think, is way higher than a Magneton, so that is why that was totally game breaking. And at this point he felt guilty, and he told me, why don't you just go ahead and finish off my Zapdos? And so he went for the T-bolts and T-bolts all over the place, just you know, trying to buy some time for me so I could finish him off and just recover off my the damage that he have done so far to me on my Gastrodon. But really, that's not really gonna make up for it, but it was really kind of inspired to actually allow me to do this, which is greatly appreciated, because once again, guys, I'm playing for fun, and that's what I'm doing. So he's gonna bring out the Self here. I was indeed predicting the explosion, because what else could he go for? One thing I did not predict, guys, was the normal gem. I did not predict that, because I personally never face a Self. So I guess that was kind of a mind-breaking sort of thing right there, because I was mind-blown right there. I was like, wow, that is an absolutely beast set, I guess. I mean, it can't just go ahead and set up like Stealth Rocks, because it's super fast, and if he's allowed to leave for one more turn, it can just basically explode in your face with a power-up of normal gem. So that is an amazing set. I've never seen it before, so congrats to you. It might be a very usual set, but I've never seen it before, so I'm sorry. At this point, I'm going to send out my Hitmontop. He's going to bring out his Weezing. I go for the Fake Out just to deal some damage. I know that if he goes for the Pain Split on this turn, I will be regaining HP on my Medicham, so that will be fantastic. Unfortunately, he doesn't make that mistake and goes for a Toxic instead, and he's going to Toxic my Medicham. And as you can see, I'm in very bad shape right now. He's got a Kingdra, which I could not think of in this match. When I was playing him, I was like, what is his last Pokemon? I've seen 5 of his, but what is his last Pokemon? I have absolutely no idea, so I'm in trouble right now. So I basically go for the T-Punch right there, just trying to hopefully getting a crit to finish off the Weezing, but unfortunately that didn't happen. And here's another game-breaking super stupid move on my part. I actually thought that it would predict the Psycho Cut and go out into like let's say Magneton, but he stays seen, and oh my god, he leaves on, and then he finishes me off with a Flamethrower because of the special defense drop that I got on myself because of the close combat. That is the side effect of close combat, for those few who didn't know. And that is just, oh, that is so awful. So I guess on this turn, all I can do is just send out the Hitmontop, because that's like the last guy that I have on my team, and he's gonna be able to finish off the Weezing. And as you can see, not even Fake Out boosted by Technician and Life Orb is not gonna be able to take out the Weezing, which is absolutely monstrous. That just goes to show that Weezing itself is just a monster when it comes down to defense stats. It's just a beast. I might as well just use one of those instead of my Gastrodon. I'm not really sure. But here's when I get to see the last Pokemon that he's got on his team. It is basically a Kingdra, so I thought, oh my god, this is a good game. Well, I guess GG for you, dude. He pretty much 3-0'd me in this game. I basically thought of making a new team, because this team is not really working out too good for me. The only guys that are doing some work on my team are like, let's say, Kingler and Medicham, but that's pretty much about it. So I guess I'll just rebuild this team and make something else out of it. So I thank you guys for watching this episode, and make sure to check out my 2 latest videos. They will be on the screen right now. And yeah, take care, guys.